There's a fox in this world, born with black and white fur. Its tail is incredibly valuable. Anyone who consumes it will fall in love with another person. Even deep grudges can be forgiven. So whenever people spot this kind of fox, they hunt it down for money. And this particular fox was captured by soldiers. They planned to present it to their commander, hoping to get transferred from the front lines to safety. That's when a young man begged them to let the fox go. He offered to make a bet with the soldiers. If he won, they'd set the fox free. The soldiers couldn't turn down a challenge like that. They chose a cliff's edge for their duel. But the young man blindfolded himself. One wrong step and he'd plunge to his death. The soldiers couldn't understand why. The young man looked at the fox and said, "A life for a life. I think it's worth it." At that moment, the soldiers blindfolded themselves too. During the duel, one soldier nearly fell off the cliff. Luckily, the young man grabbed him just in time. And so, the soldiers released the fox. From then on, the fox stayed with the young man. He wished the fox could become human. Then they could be brothers, and help the weak together. Those words stayed with the fox for 40 years. It trained for 40 years and finally took human form, searching everywhere for news of the young man. When they finally met again, the young man had become a general. To root out enemy spies, he'd even eliminate innocent civilians without hesitation. The fox realized that in 40 years, the young man had lost his sense of justice. Later, because of conflicts at court, the emperor sentenced him to death. The fox cut off its own tail at source of life, and had the emperor consume it to spare the young man's life. Then the fox ran to the mass grave where the young man had wrongly killed people. Enduring terrible pain, it swallowed all the vengeful spirits, to prevent them from becoming demons, and taking the young man's life. The spirits couldn't understand. Do you really want to die that badly? The fox's answer was the same as the young man's 40 years ago. A life for a life. I think it's worth it. Though 40 years had changed the man's heart, the fox had waited 40 years because of one promise the young man made.